and the wife of the governor. Today, my name is McEva Temofe. Today, I welcome each and every one of us to this wonderful gathering in building a sustainable literacy in the digital world. It's a key message I have brought from MALLPAI Foundation to each and every one of us, because I see education is something that has to actually do with each and every one of us and passing down to our generation. I believe so much that if we teach today as we taught yesterday, which stands with the topic of which we're discussing, the theme that we're discussing today, we will definitely rob our children of tomorrow. And I suggest if the Federal Ministry of Education wants to achieve a milestone in this major theme, literacy in the digital world, we have to communicate with and work with the community that is digitally enabled. And how can communities who do not have access to digital world tap into this existing and fastest means of learning? I believe the Ministry of Education needs to empower and work with NGOs with structured grassroots educational initiatives. And you and I know that literacy changes the world, and digital literacy is the ability to use information and communicate technologies to find, evaluate, create and communicate information requiring technical skills. Let us always know and have this in our minds. As much as the digital world is influencing our education system, books allow you to fully explore a topic and immerse yourself in a deeper way than most media today. And also, I believe there is a miss in the education sector, which I would suggest to the Ministry of Education. At the last time, at the UNESCO project Revitalizing Adult and Youth Literacy, I made this suggestion and I want to make it again so that it can actually pass across to the ministry. The passion of teachers is no longer in the classroom. In recent time, most children go to school because they see it as an obligation, not because there is an attraction at the learning centers. Teachers' training and retraining is key to uplifting the learning system. Teachers should be trained and retrained. When you train, invest in a human being, he or she invests in another. It is a learning cycle that trickles down to generations. And also, infrastructure should be also looked into with utmost concern, because sometimes there are buildings for schools, but we do not have teachers. A situation whereby a teacher is teaching over 300 students in a classroom makes about 40 to 45% of them illiterate. I believe each and every teacher here believes what I am saying, which I know they heard nothing and absolutely learned nothing. This can drastically be reduced if the implementation of digital literacy is initiated at the grassroots with the support of functional NGOs with similar vision. Today, I urge each and every one of us to come together and work towards encouraging digital literacy in our society to build a better, informed and competitive environment, not for you and I, but for our generation next. This is also what MALLPAI Foundation stands for, to help the less privileged realize their potential in life by improving the platform to promote digital literacy. And as I speak to you today, MALLPAI Foundation was founded in 2009 by Her Excellency Haji Ashaitu Kubagadu, and since then, this organization has actually done amazingly well by promoting education at the grassroots. Over 400 students have actually been sent to school, and today, MALLPAI Foundation has raised people that never had an idea that they were going to be graduates. About 7 or so of them today can proudly say in public they are graduates. And they can also say to you and I, and live in a better society. So I urge each and every one of us, just to round up quickly, to please take this as a responsibility, not just for you and I to be educated alone, but for us to pick people at the grassroots so that we can all coexist in a better society. Thank you so much.
Thank you.